the Greek here. I'm fired up this week, getting ready for my picks. I don't know, I had some bad vibe last week after I made my selections in the great video I produced. Some of you just didn't understand what I was trying to get to. But anyway, I am back this week. We're ready to go. Wow, the board is all over. I'm shaking down here. I am so excited. Let's get right to the games. This week we have interdivision matchups, and there's really no hot games. There's no big game this week because no one of the top teams play each other. It's the has-beens versus the real team. So let's start with one has-been, TD Express. All I've been hearing from Jeff Farnham Bigelow lately is, I got to play Rich. No, I got to play Chocolate Rain. I got to play Matthew next week. I am tired of his complaints. This week he does. He has Chocolate Rain, who's in a very tight race in the tough South Division. And this week, I just don't think Bigelow has enough. His luck's going to end, and Chocolate Rain gets a W and stays in contention for first place and for the points title as well. Next, we have the worst game of the week. That would be Rug Muncher, who's on like support, versus his buddy that likes to beat off to his photos. Brant and Rave, the worst team in the league. Brant's done. Let's just be honest. This game, I don't need to spend any more time on it. Rug Muncher wins. Let's call it 22-18. I mean, who really cares? Next is Feel Free to Leave a Message versus Buckshaw. Buckshaw, first off, thank you for the $50. I won because you actually made some good picks in college football the last couple weeks. Because of that, I think you get by Feel Free, who had just made a comment on the post a couple days ago regarding his old team name and probably the worst team in history. Just memories of that make me sick, how bad that team was, so I think Buckshaw will get the W and stays in contention for the South title, taking it the last week. Next, we have the Filthy One versus Spike's Son. Spike's Son really needs to win this game, as does Filthy One, as he's still tied with the Pigskin PT Pierce for first place in the North Division. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I don't want Rich to win this game. I think he probably will, but at the end, I'm going to take Spike's Son because I need Rich to lose. I need a loss out of the Filthy One, so Rex, get it done this week. If you don't hear me, get it done and get a W. Next, we have Juju Bean, who's been eliminated from the playoffs as well. A horrific season from them. I mean, how are they still around? What happened to that team? They're facing the Wet Gash, who usually talks a little more trash. They've been a little quiet lately. I'm not sure what's going on with this team, but they need a W to stay in contention for, again, the South title. I think they get it done versus a very poor South Division. I'm sorry, versus a very poor Juju Bean team. Sorry, Hanukkah's not coming early this year for Juju. Next, we have Pigskin PT Pierce versus Barbary Coast. This game kind of reminds me of the Titans versus the Colts in the NFL this week. Garage is kind of like the Titans. They need a W here to stay in playoff contention. The problem is they're just up against it. I mean, they play the best team in the league with the Pigskin PT Pierce, and at the end of the day, it's going to be close. It's going to be high scoring, but the Pigskin PT Pierce get the W, and the Coast might go home early. Now to the NFL games. I have been on fire lately. We're going to start with the Jets tonight. I think they're -2, 2.5, 3. I think they win by 10. I think they take down the Bills this week. Also, I like Tennessee to keep it close, just like the Garage. But at the end, the Colts will win that game 30-27. But Chris Johnson, of course, will go off. And the Tennessee will stay close, so they'll cover the spread. And finally, I like Seattle. I think they're a pick-em against the Niners this week, and I like them to win. That is all from here. Good luck to everybody except for the Barbary Coast. That's it. Timmy the Greek signing out.